Hi everyone. Good night. Not good night. Hi everyone. Just making another video for tonight. And okay, today I'm gonna talk about the topic of the narcissist karma and also that of the karma of the flying monkeys. This is actually a continuation of what I have talked about concerning taking revenge and karma. It's going to be pretty short too as a video. Just in reply to the idea of whether the narcissist and the flying monkeys actually have or experience that karma. This is actually a big topic big question that you always hear on online forums, and I've joined a number of like recovery forums, and most of them have members asking the same question, and so there's no uniform consensus. Some actually don't believe that they are narcissist X or the former narcissist, whoever it is, he is or she is in in their lives, whether it's loved one, like family, former spouse, former boyfriend, girlfriend, or even just a friend or colleague. Some don't believe that there's any karma because they don't see it coming, at least not for a moment. And some others have the opposite take, that karma eventually comes. I'm just going to speak from my point of view about what karma is and how it manifests, because I believe that even if you don't see it now, you will definitely see it coming later. It is important that for us that as people who have actually encountered them, regardless of whether you're an empath or not, or regardless of whether you're a highly sensitive person or not, that we should just avoid these people, and we should focus first on ourselves and our own healing. It's barking up the wrong tree just to focus on the narcissist, or plural narcissists, okay, and whether they get their karma, okay. Today I'm actually going to talk about the one verse that I came across. This phrase, not just a verse. No, there is no rest for the wicked. Okay, the reason why I talk about this is based on personal experience, that the few flying monkeys and the narcissists that I know uh, do not experience peace. Okay, so the verse "There's no rest for the wicked" uh, actually comes originally from the Bible, from Isaiah 57 verse 20, okay, and verse 21. Yes, but the wicked are like the raging sea that cannot rest, whose water formeth with the mire and gravel. Ever so ye wicked have no peace, save my God. This was the original verse in the Bible. And in the original, its meaning was referring to the fate of eternal punishment in hell. That there's no rest, because you're going to be tortured and tormented for all that you have done uh, in the afterlife. But what I believe, okay, based on personal experience, is that the narcissist and their flying monkeys are not just going to experience that karma or that punishment, okay, that absence of peace in the afterlife. Based on what I've observed, they are actually living it out every single day in their lives. Okay, so there's no peace of mind, no peace of heart in their souls every single day. Okay, can you imagine that every day you're just thinking of how to hurt people, how to use them, how to abuse them, uh, you keeping letting that keep you up at night. And of course, I mean, some people will say, oh, but they can just turn it off and go to sleep. And no, okay, based on experience, I do not believe they have any peace in them. Okay, why do I say that? Okay, I give the example of my former narcissist. Okay, I don't. I mean, if people just take issues with my using the possessive adjective my. I mean, they never belong to us. So, but let's just say that the former narcissist in my life, 5 years ago. Okay, it is amazing. I remember that narcissist actually dozed off next to me in public. Okay, dozed off in public in front of me. That was during one of the few meetings, or a few appointments that we had. Um, it was like, it's crazy. You hear the snoring as well. Okay, and it's not even just that. Okay, on top of that narcissist's inability to sleep well. I remembered that five about I mean 5 years ago as well. 5 years ago, that was just right after the discard. Months after that discard, I met a new friend, but it turns out that new friend was actually someone who had a fling, a very short fling with that narcissist ex. So it was very surprising because I kind of realized that there was something off. So but after that realization, um, I started distancing myself from that flying monkey. But there was one strange thing that the particular flying monkey asked me that really stood out. Because the flying monkey actually asked me, Kevin, how do you actually manage to sleep so easily? I mean, I'm tired. I can sleep, but they can't sleep. He himself admits that he can't sleep, so he's not the only one. It's the narcissist, the flying monkey. And then recently, just ridiculous. It's 5 years after I blocked the former narcissist and some other flying monkeys or enablers from my life. Okay, there's this one friend who was under the narcissist spell. That one friend kept on gushing non-stop, sending me pictures of the narcissist, although I indicated that I have no interest, I have no intention of looking at anything related to people in my past. And that particular friend didn't heed my warnings, my ultimatums. And okay, at the end of it, um, yeah, so I had to block him as well. But there was something strange. I found a common thread because the one thing was that this particular friend whom I blocked actually has a father who was diagnosed recently with acute leukemia. So that's a form of blood cancer of the blood, yeah, or of the bone marrow. So I'm not exactly very sure because I'm not exactly a doctor. But and on top of that, he has to take care of his aging mother. So that basically keeps him up at night. He has to wake up really early to take care of her and bring her around to run errands. He can sleep, and so there are all these three examples. But and on top of that, there was another friend. Okay, this friend used to be on my side, but it's strange because she was really, I think she was really unstable emotionally, just right after coming back from Paris, and where she was living with her boyfriend then, okay, who was abusing her. um, I suspect that she might have borderline or histrionic personality disorder, which is along the same range of cluster B disorders like narcissistic personality disorder. Okay, in that particular confession that she actually made to me, she wasn't 5 years ago, but let's say 4 years ago or sometime around that in 2017. She claimed that she had the power to tap into people's consciousness without their permission. I mean, she's claiming that she's psychic. I was thinking, okay, is she psychotic? But psychic or not, whatnot, whether it's real or not, there's something else that you think that people like that are constantly spending their time trying to actually mess up with people's lives, emotionally play around with them. She probably wouldn't be sleeping well either. And as far as I know, yeah, she doesn't really seem to sleep that well. So, I mean, which normal person in the right mind would spend their uh, waking or even resting hours trying to do things like tapping into the uh, subconscious or in the minds of other people to control them and find out what they're thinking. So, if people like that, all these people like the narcissists, they're flying monkeys, or even mentally unstable people are not having their rest. Uh, there's no rest for the wicked. So okay, so that's basically it. So I hope that what I've said um, will offer some comfort to those who are constantly wondering if there's any justice, any karma. It's not for us to actually figure out when it will come. uh, it might be unfolding right now in front of us without our knowing it. Who knows what the lack of rest might evolve into. But I hope that you all will find some peace and start focusing on yourself, start taking care of yourself, and forget about all these people, and if you can't forget about them, at least be nice to yourself, be kinder to yourself, and also do something good for yourself. So okay, you don't need to actually go out shopping and buy something good or something you like. You can just stay at home and do something that you want to do. Okay, so that's it for all. Okay, have a good rest of the weekend. Okay, see you then. Bye bye.